Ask and you shall receive. NGL Energy Partners has been highly requested, and mostly due to the insider buying rumors that's been going on. And I've been doing research looking into this to see whether it's possible to confirm or deny the rumors. And I found both confirmation and some things that I was not able to confirm. So let's get right into the meat here. Some SEC filings, they have a broken accounting year that ends on the 31st of March. So they recently have in the SEC filings the year 2023, although of course this is not over yet. So don't get confused when we look at this in the 10K filing here for NGL. Because I think it's always good to look at the numbers first, and in this case the numbers from operations, from the different pipelines where they have the entry points. And as you can see here, revenues have been growing for this company. This is in thousands of dollars. So from 2021 to 2023 here we see a substantial increase. From this is about 5 million, and now we see about 8.5 million. A very large increase in revenue. Although, as you can see in terms of margins, costs of sales is keeping up. So this is typical for these types of energy companies. We do not see the type of margins that we've seen from, for example, Warhammer 4K stores that made a big surprise and had huge earnings, or the software companies that I usually cover. And in terms of operating expenses, this has increased as well. Although operating income has switched from being substantially in the negative in 2021, so remember ending March 31st, 2021, so this is basically a majority of 2020, and then 2022 a little bit in the positive, and then here for the latest annual report we see large in the green. Although there are some worries here in the numbers. You see this interest expense right here indicates a lot of debt. All right, this is a sign of weakness indeed. Although should we really worry? Because a lot of Congress people don't seem to worry. I did some research into this company, looked at some of the insider activity here, and we can see management is mostly buying. Although I know that's not the hot topic for this stock, but in terms of directors and officers in the company, they're buying more in the open market than they're selling. Also largely in terms of volume. Just look at this 12 months. 785,000 numbers of shares bought, and compare this to the small amount of shares sold. I didn't even look into if this was auto sales as part of a trading plan for the equity part of compensation. There's no need to look into it when the numbers are this overwhelming into a positive direction. But what about all the rumors going on about this company and the activity from certain Congress people? Because activity has picked up as of late. We see the amazing timing here of my all-time favorite trader, Miss Pelosi. She sold a lot of shares here right before some bad performance in the stock market, and now she's buying again. And one of the rumors is that she's buying into NGL Energy Company. Although when I researched this, both for her and her husband, I was not able to confirm this. I only found this type of allegedly and from Twitter threads, and I didn't see it in any official documents, so I would be hesitant about this, although it's harder to find out what Paul Pelosi is actually buying, and if indeed they are investing via the husband in this case. Although we have another congressperson here, Mark Green, who's investing heavily into this company, and this I was able to confirm on other trackers here online. So that's confirmed news that Congressperson Mark Green is buying heavily into this company, and I also found some news about him being fined for not disclosing properly his investments. But we see some interest from Congress people, we see interest from insiders, and we see a company that's growing in terms of revenue and recently turned profitable in terms of operating income. So this company has everything it needs to be a fantastic investment. Will I buy or not? In this case, I will stay away from it because I don't really understand this whole pipeline structure and the entry points and the competition in this space. It's not something that I've done a lot of research on. Although, Andreas, should it not be enough to see Congress people buying this stuff and just copy their trade? Well, maybe if that was my trading strategy, but in my case, it's not. I like to invest in things that I personally know about because I think it's easier to stay on top then. But for the people who are invested in this stock, indeed, I hope they make a ton of money from whatever investments they decide to make. Alright, that's been it for this video. Take care now. Bye bye.